Good morning, friends. Happy Monday. Whoops. Try to get the notification out. I'm talking funny this morning. If you're watching live, say hey. Comment pineapple. And we'll make pineapple muffins together. I called them pineapple upside down muffins. Meredith gave me this idea to make pineapple upside down cakes. And really, they're supposed to have a cherry, but I just realized I ain't got no cherries. So they're going to be cherry free pineapple upside down muffins, but that's okay. They'll taste the same. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Kimberly. Move my buns out of the way. All right. Brown swerves, the one ingredient I just realized I forgot to get out. Here's what we're going to do. And hopefully it will be okay because I've never done this before. Hey, Kay. We're going to cut up some pineapples. Oh, my cutting board is in the sink. My dishes are not done this morning. My dishwasher is full of clean dishes. Things got put aside yesterday. Anybody else have all their normal to-dos get kind of pushed aside? Mine did, because we spent the whole day in the car riding around. It was so gorgeous. It was 87 and slightly breezy. It was beautiful. Meredith, I'm going to make pineapple upside down muffins without the cherries because just as I was about to go live, I realized I went to get my cherries and realized I used the rest of them up. So I don't have any cherries. But that's okay. They'll still taste good. I'll just do pineapple. They'll be delicious. I did. I got a good amount of sun and my forehead's pretty burnt too. My knees are a little crispy. That's okay. That's okay. It's all right. So, all right. Let's get, oh, I forgot a knife. I'm kind of afraid to cut this up. Am I the only person that gets a little terrified of hangnails when you're cooking up sour stuff? Just me? I get scared. Do y'all know how to pick a good pineapple? I'm sure you do. But if you're at the market and you're wondering if the pineapple is ready, if you just slightly wiggle one of these and it pops right out, then it's ready. If you have to yank and yank and yank and yank and it doesn't come out, then it's not right. And sometimes I bring those home if I'm not ready to use it right out of the gate. Sometimes that's what I grab, is the ones that it doesn't pop right out. So that, it's not past its prime before I even walk in the house. These were buy one, get one free last week, so I bought two. And I really got to cut the other one up today too and make some pineapple sorbet. I love sorbets, but Marin loves sorbet. So I thought I'd make her some pineapple sorbet. So what'd y'all have for Easter dinner? We know what Meredith had. Greek dinner. Lemon potatoes. So good. I saw the pictures. What the rest of you have? You guys, I made every time I buy a ham, every time I get out a big pan, I make a glaze, I do all the things, and I spend hours checking it and making sure it's perfect. Do you know what I did this time? I bought a spiral ham and I just cut it into big chunks and dropped it into my thing. And I turned it on high for a few hours, and then we decided to go for the ride. It was on high, like, we're going to just rinse that off and pretend that dish didn't fall in the dirty sink because I ain't giving up that whole chunk. Y'all get over it. My husband would have blown gasket. Throw that away. Nope. You had them too, Dory? Anyway, I cut that spiral ham into just big chunks so that it was, lots of little slices, and threw it in my crock pot on high for about 2 hours. And then I put it down on warm. It was the best ham I'd ever made. The family went nuts over it. They were like, this is an absolutely delicious ham. I'm like, I am never putting effort into making a ham again. I am going to cut it up into chunks and throw it in the pot and stick it on, oh, for crying out loud, stick it on warm. Because they went cuckoo pants over it. That's awesome, Shirley. If I could get my husband to eat out, that's what I would do. But he does not like to eat out unless it's, he doesn't like to go into restaurants. It drives me bonkers. Unless it's Five Guys and we eat in the car. That is the sweetest pineapple I ever did taste. All right, I'm going to take about a cup of this. Fresh pineapples. Yum. Oh, jeepers. My floor's getting stickier and stickier, but the dog isn't coming running because he doesn't like to eat these days. He's not feeling well. Something is off with the dog. All right, move this over here for now. I'm gonna take about a cup of this, and I'm gonna take about a tablespoon heaping. I did it on, it was on warm for like 4 hours while we rode. We drove almost down to South Carolina and back up. And it was like the easiest. It was just on warm the whole time. And I put some water in there so that it wouldn't dry out. It was so easy. All right, I'm going to put about a heaping tablespoon of brown swerve in there. And I'm going to put some of these in the bottom of my muffin pans and try to lay them down, you know, pretty flat. As flat as I can, like maybe 3 chunks in each, I'm guessing. I might need more pineapple. I want about 3 chunks in each one. So if I need more, I will. Maybe it'll be 2 cups of pineapple. Because this should make about 12. Yeah, so I need a little bit more. 1.5 cups, I guess. Thanks, Carrie. Did you, Hannah? We usually have company over, but we didn't this year. It was nice to just go get in the car and just drive. I mean, the weather was just divine, and the dog went with us, and it was just beautiful. It was a beautiful, just lazy ride. Sunday afternoon drive, probably ticking off the drivers behind us. All right. All right. That's going in the bottom. Then we're going to make our batter and put it over top. Probably not going to get to see it cook today. I'll have to show you pictures if they come out. Because, you know, you're not going to stand here and stare at me awkwardly for 20 minutes while I wait for it to come out of the oven. There you go, Jill. I love the salad. I wonder if we have a Ruby Tuesday here. I love the salad bar at Ruby Tuesday. All right. I wrote down everything I wanted to put in this. If you have a maraschino, or not maraschino cherry, but I could have made my maraschino cherry recipe, or you could just take a frozen cherry and cut it in half and put a frozen cherry in the middle, bottom of each of those. It would be wonderful. Let's see. I'm going to do 1 cup of oats. This is 3/4 of a cup, so I'm going to have to eyeball another 1/4 of a cup because my 1 cup is still dirty in the sink. 1 cup of old-fashioned oats, and then I'm going to do 1 cup of sprouted flour. You could try baking blend, but I'm not a big fan of the way baking blend comes out wet. Oh, look at that. 1 cup-ish. I think I need a couple more tablespoons because I'm just shy of a cup. Okay. This was sprouted spelt. You could use sprouted whole wheat. And then I'm going to put some egg white in there. I think I'm going to do about, I'm going to start with a 1/4 cup and see what the texture looks like. And then I might have to add more, but I don't want to add too much. I don't want it to be eggy. Salt. We always need salt when you're baking stuff. I'm going to do about a quarter teaspoon of salt there. I'm going to put some vanilla in there because, you know, if it's a baked good, the law is you have to have some vanilla, like a teaspoon. I'm going to put some brown swerve in there. I'm going to do about 4 tablespoons, I think will be good. Hey, Kim, how you doing, girl? How you feeling? I've been wondering how things are going for you. I'm going to do 3 heaping tablespoons because that's what I have left in the bag. And apparently I need to go to the store because I use this stuff a lot. This is my favorite sweetener. Oh, well, we're going to say that's about 3 heaping tablespoons. We'll taste it. What else should we put in here? I was going to put applesauce, but I don't have any. Let's just look at it. I think it's going to need more eggs. Or, you know what? Maybe some milk. Oh, maybe we could put kefir in it. We could do kefir. Let's do kefir. Let's do about half a cup of kefir. Oh no, my kefir isn't strained. Let's do almond milk. Let's do almond milk. My kefir is not strained this morning. I need to strain it. I leave it unstrained until I'm ready to use it. Let's do half a cup of almond milk. Oh, baking soda. We need baking soda. Yes, baking powder. I'm glad you said that, Sherry, because I had it on my list. I had it right here and I almost forgot. Let's do 1.5 teaspoons of that baking powder. That would have been bad news. These need more liquid. I'm going to do more eggs. What did I put in here for eggs? 1/4 cup. I'm going to do another 1/4 cup. I did 3 tablespoons of brown swerve. I'm going to do 1 teaspoon of super sweet in addition to that. It's just a hair. If I had applesauce that I could put in here, that would have been good. These need just a little more liquid. So let's do a little more egg white. Let's do another 1/4 cup. So it's a total of a 1/2 cup of egg white. Be precise with baking. You know, measurements matter. I don't pay attention. I just throw it together and hope for the best. And if it comes out good, good. If it doesn't, well, we'll know next time. Thank you, Anya. All right. Got our brown swerve sweetened pineapple in the bottom. And we're going to spoon this on top. I hope I have enough for all 12. I'm thinking 20 minutes to cook these. Ooh, I'm just going to be shy with a dozen here. Not going to make it. Not going to make it to this. This is going to make 9. Not going to make it to 12. Oh well. I'll pop these out because right in there with the raw batter. Why not? Just want them to burn. Oh well. It makes 9. Top the ingredients a little to make a dozen. That's all right. 9's plenty. I don't need a whole dozen muffins anyway. All right. Slap that in there. See what happens. Is this going to stand without a tray under it? Yeah, it's all right, I guess. I usually put a tray under that silicone. All right, there. Yeah, and I don't want pineapple inside my muffin. Because then it'll be too wet, Dory. I'm afraid it'll get too wet. And I don't like wet baked goods. I like them dry. All right, we could make some sorbet while we wait. I should have put that in my sorbet instead of putting it in there with my raw egg white. Now I can't use it. I mean, I suppose I could. Nobody's going to die from a little bit of raw egg white, but, you know, what if somebody does? Then it'd be a whole thing. All right, what goes in a sorbet? I think it's just water, sugar, which I'm not doing, obviously, and fruit. Let's look. What goes in a sorbet? Google knows everything. Okay, trust the Googs. Oh, I could have done that, Dory. Water, sugar, and fruit. That's what I thought. Water is the primary liquid. Or citrus juice. You can add some citrus juice. What's the ratio here? What ratio? Oh, she uses a simple syrup. She fancy. Master ratio guide. How to make sorbet. Man, that is a lot of article. Do we just have a recipe at the end? Okay, we do. 5 to 6 cups of fruit, 1 cup of sugar. Dang. Your acid. And she doesn't say how much water. She doesn't have any water in hers. Blend the fruit and the sugar. Strain it. I ain't doing that. Really? She doesn't put water in her sorbet? Do you guys put water in sorbet? Do you guys make sorbet? I would think everything's got simple syrup. I am not doing a simple syrup. Half a cup of sugar, 1.5 teaspoons. There's not much water in these sorbets. I'm looking at like the science of the best sorbet. Let's look at that. Low fat, wonderful low fat dessert. Yes, never mind the 5 pounds of sugar they're putting in there. No, don't need alcohol. Oh, this is a lot of reading. Maybe we'll just wing it. Yeah, but I don't want to do a simple syrup. It's a pain in my butt. I'm just going to blend it up and hope for the best. That's how we roll around here. Oh, Brenda, you're getting fat. Here, honey. Oh, she needs to go on a diet. She's getting a little heavy. Or I need to lift more weight. Okay. She's a saucy thing. Thanks, Lena. I could use allulose syrup. I don't have any though. Let's see. What is this? How much fruit is this? Let's just put it in and see what the blender says. We're going to need more pineapple. Whoop. Oh, that went right down in the handle. How am I going to get that? How am I going to get that out of there? All right, that is 2 cups. We need more than that. Hope for the best, yes. That's what I should name my cookbook. Just hope. Cross your fingers and hope for the best. That would be a great cookbook. I could make this with almond milk, and it would be more like Dole Whip. We could do Dole Whip instead of sorbet. That sounds gooder. That sounds gooder to me. I need more pineapple than that. You need to get that other pineapple out. Come here, you saucy Manx. She's big. She's a beast. This one, look at that. She's a big old pepper. Somebody let you grow a little long. Ooh. Ooh. She smells sweet for what I can smell. I'm sure she smells sweeter than I can even smell because I don't have a sense of smell that well anymore. Ever since I got the Rona the first time, I lost my smell completely. And now every time I get sick, I lose a little more of my smell. I can't smell anything. We drove through areas yesterday that were like fertilized, and Marin and Tony were gagging, and I'm like, I don't smell nothing. I can't smell anything. It's a little annoying. I have to get like really close and sniff really deep in order to smell anything. It has its pros. I'm going to say that. It has its benefits. Hi, Mare.
Hi.
Happy standardized testing day. She's excited. Don't let her groans tell you otherwise.
I just came for breakfast. When you have a second.
What? What did you want me to make you for breakfast?
A burrito from school level.
A burrito. Okay, burrito it is. You give me this.
What are you making?
I'm making pineapple sorbet. For you.
What? Oh yeah.
For both of us.
Do you notice the dog's laying by the door?
I think a core will be good in this. The dog's laying by the door?
Yeah.
Maybe you should take him out. Maybe he's got to go. I did not know he was doing that.
So, Mom,
I'm just going to put the core in there.
on the days I have standardized testing, no other classes, right?
Correct. Just testing. That's it. Yay. I'm putting the core in there. Why not? Let's put this core in there too. Well, that one's a little stiff. Maybe not. That one's a little rugged. All right, what do we got? We got 4 cups. Let's do one more piece of pineapple. The rest of this, I will grill up on the Traeger with some brown swerve. Oh, thanks, Nitty. Thank you. You're sweet. All right, let's move this over here. So do we do Dole Whip? Do we do Dole Whip instead of sorbet? I mean, really, who doesn't love Dole Whip?
Front door. Entry comes here open.
All right. We have 5 to 6 cups here of pineapple. It's so good. It would be even better if I could smell it. All right. Let's rinse this off. We'll do like, I don't know. This is 3/4 of a cup, so that's what we'll do. Coconut milk would make even better. Lime mint sorbet. I don't know if I could eat that, Hannah. Lime mint. That's not, I don't know about lime and mint together. Let's do a teaspoon of sweetener and then we'll taste it and see how it is after. All right, where's my cover? Right here. Gonna plug the holes to avoid the mess. No, I can't buy another cover. I have to buy the whole thing. I can't just buy the plug. So I can't even just buy the cover. So I'm not buying a whole new blender thing just because I can't. I got a hole here. You got it, girl. We're gonna get that really smooth. I need my blender cups. And I don't know if they're out here or in the other room. Please hold. This is not good. I can only find one and I don't know where the cover is. I lost it, Dory. I lost it. Where do you think I put them? Cindy took such good care of them for me and then they ended up, uh-oh. Where did I think I put them all? Do I have ice cream in all of them? Where are they? I've got 2 ice creams there. Where are all my cups? I have like 6 of these things. This is what happens when other people put away the dishes. This is what happens. While I appreciate people putting away dishes, very much. Oh, there's a cover. At least we have one. I can't imagine where the rest of my bowls containers went. Did anybody set a timer on the muffins? Because I didn't. Oh, they're cooking though. I know you love a good butt shot in the morning. I don't know where. Well, this is unfortunate. How am I gonna? Dolet, some Dolet has banana in it, but not all. It's good with banana though. Maybe they're under here. Oh, well, this is nonsense. Okay. I have no idea where they could have gone. I need to taste this first. Okay. Well, what? The diarrhea? Everybody loves to talk about that on camera.
I was trying not to see what's happening again.
All right. Well, we have one Dole Whip. I have no, hi bud, you're not feeling good. You got the tummies. All right. Well, we could replace this because I really didn't like it. I'm gonna have to go on hunt. I cannot find these. Do you know where they are?
No.
My empty containers? I'm missing 3 of them. Oh, maybe they're on top of my freezer. Hold on. Oh, here's one. It's on the dryer. Where else would you put it than on the dryer? Now we've got 2 Dole Whips. I really want to melt this one down and get rid of it. I didn't really care for it. I'm not a big apple person. It was apple cinnamon ice cream. I just don't like apple that much. Where are we gonna put this? Down in the middle. You want it level, so when you run it through your Ninja, it's level. All right, and we just have a little bit left. Just a tiny bit, like a quarter cup. Yeah, but then what do I do with it, Hannah? I gotta run it through my Ninja. If I put it in Ziploc baggies. I mean, I could make a sauce with it. I know. Right, Meredith? You get to spend 20 minutes watching me look for cups. Now, if that's not the highest form of excitement, I don't know what is. How was your key lime pie there, kid?
Huh? Oh, it was good.
Was it good?
Yeah.
All right. Well, now what? I don't know how much time is left on the muffins. Does anyone know? What time did I put them in there and how long they've been in the oven? Does anyone know? Because I have absolutely zero idea. You guys can just watch me clean my kitchen now. She'll whipify this. I could. Actually, Hannah, what Sarah says is not wrong. I could put this in a bag, freeze it, and then put it in Brenda. Carrie. That's how I measure doneness most of the time. They're puffing up like muffins should. They're doing their job. All right, Hannah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put that in a Ziploc bag, put it in my freezer. Thank you, Mary. So we have 7 minutes. Let's set a timer for 7 minutes. I'm gonna put this in a Ziploc bag and put it in my freezer where things go to die. And if I think of it, I'll take it out. This would probably work in my Ninja chopper if I freeze it like this. Actually, what I'm going to do is put it in my freezer. I can't label it because I can't find my Sharpie. And then 6 months from now, I'm going to go, what on earth was that? And then I'm going to throw it away. So let's just Step one, put it in your freezer. On top of the ice cream of somebody else. So it goes flat, and then we'll just wait for it to freeze, and then at that point I'll just throw it away because, you know. Yes, I found 2 creamy cups. I found 2. They're going in my. I found 2 creamy cups, so I have 2 creamy cups full. They're gonna go in the creamy, Meredith. Yes, they are. That's gross. That's cold. Well, now we have a mess to clean up. You guys can all watch me do that while we wait 7 minutes, because you know. Marin wants a burrito. We could make a burrito. I don't know if I have any refried beans, Marin. I don't know that I have any refried beans.
If not, I'll just have to skip.
I know you guys love this kind of entertainment. Can of refried beans. Boom.
Found it?
Found it.
Good.
We can make Marin her fancy breakfast together again because, you know, and why did I bring these up? Has everybody here, raise your hand in the chat. Raise your hand in the chat if you have joined the free week of group coaching. Raise your hand. And if you're already in group coaching, you can still join the free week, but you have to invite somebody else. So if you're in group coaching and you invited somebody to the free week, raise your hand. I better see lots of hands. The free week is going to be amazing. Meredith, what do you mean you're not giving me your undivided attention? It's too bad we couldn't do something with this, like plant it and grow another pineapple. If somebody on here says you could put it in a pot and grow another pineapple, I'm going to ban you from this channel. Just kidding. Have you met me? I cannot plant anything and have it grow successfully. I'm killing every plant in my house this month. It's the goal. April goal. This is to kill all the plants. This is how I clean my kitchen, with a trash bag. So that's how it's done right there. That's how you clean. I'm a pro. What do we got? 3.5 minutes. Yay, Jill. So I have not seen many hands for people joining the free week. I saw one. Jill, if you click the link at the very top of this post, there is a link where I'm going to do a free week of coaching next week. And it's going to be awesome. I'm including a ton of free stuff, including a cooking class. Look at you making beds. You make beds? Is that something we do now? Is that something I'm supposed to do? Because it ain't getting done in this house. Really, CJ? Oh, man. I don't think I could do it. I would kill it in no time. I am a serial plant killer. The free week is going to be awesome. It's going to be fun. We're going to make quiche one night. There's a Zoom one night. There is education that's going to kick you in the pants and make you want to get on plan. There is a menu to follow. There is daily posts for engagement to get your head in the game. There's so much. And there's a lot of coaches in there to help you figure out how to make it work. All right, first we take the dog food out of the can and mash it up. Because that's exactly what this looks like.
Putting dog food in?
Really, Kimberly? I could have boiled it. I'm joking, Mary. It just looks like dog food. I have PTSD. I grew up with a lot of dogs, and my mom would always give the pregnant dogs or the sick dogs or the whatever canned dog food. I have PTSD from that as a child. Oh, dog food just. This is fun. We went from making muffins to sorbet to now burritos. The most random video of all time. Slap down a shell. Carb balance on plan, of course. Slap in a little refried vegetarian beans. Fat free. A little too much in there. Slap on some cheese. Dog heard the word cheese. It's headed this way. I heard cheese. Is there cheese in this room? Roll it up. Slap it in the microwave for 1 minute and 30 seconds. Did cheese draw you in? Somebody, my poor boy, it's not feeling good in here. And now we have enough for burritos the rest of the week. These are one of my favorite lunches. I love it. One of my favorite lunches. Low carb burrito, tiny. I don't even put cheese in mine. Oh, muffin timer went off. I gotta stick something in there, see if they're done. They look good. Wait, they need like, you guys, we're never gonna get done here. They need like 5 more minutes. We're never gonna get done. I need to just come back when they're done. This will be the longest video of all time. Second only to the toast video of 2024, 2023, something like that. Man, I got a lot of cabbage in there I gotta cook up. This is fun, isn't it? Watching me pack up food. The loyalists are here. The people that, they'd watch me do anything. Just make beds. Yeah, I don't make beds. I don't see the point. I'm getting in at night. Why am I making it? Just so I can get up and mess it up again? I don't understand the reasoning behind making a bed. Never fully understood. What's the point? Seems like a waste of energy to me. As I say in front of my kid, who probably will grow up never making her bed because her mother taught her otherwise. Sarah, you have too much food in my fridge. I'm going to take this. One night this week, I got to get brown swerve first, or make some brown swerve. I'll take super sweet, molasses, mix it together. Yeah, you're right, Benita, it wasn't me. Mix it together into a brown sweetener or use brown swerve, Trebia, whatever. We'll mix it onto this and put it onto a hot Traeger. Sometimes we'll pour it over vanilla ice cream. Sometimes we'll just eat it in a bowl. It is so good. So good. All right, we're good for the week. We got a ton of mashed potatoes. We've got a ton of ham. We've got en plain mac salad. We've got tons of refried beans now. We have deviled eggs. I'm going to have muffins. I'm good for the week. My prep is done. Really? I don't think there is. I don't like a tight bed. Like, my husband likes the bed really neat and really like the sheets really tight, pulled underneath you. We're just going to put away dishes while we wait for the muffins. If you're here watching me put my dishes away, I'm sorry. That's what you get when you come to this house, apparently. You watch me clean. Usually a short video watching me clean. Anyway, he likes, and it's the military in him. He likes the sheets tucked under real tight, and he gets in. It's like a little prison. I hate it. I hate it. I like to get into bed and lift my legs up in the air so the blankets go under my legs and I'm like a little burrito. That's what I like. Oh, Merritt, speaking of burritos, your burritos. I forgot that was in the microwave. And here's how she eats her burrito. Not with a spoon. I put the cheese away. You need to. There's the sour cream. Here's how she eats her burrito. Hers becomes a crossover because of all the cheese and the sour cream, but that's okay. It's healthy for her young body. Needing crossovers. That's it. That's breakfast for Marin. She loves them. And they're full of protein and healthy carbs. So I love that she loves this for breakfast. Just go hand that to her so she can eat and then she can do her school. Here you go, doll.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Did you just have a water for yourself?
No, I'm still on the live. We're just, doing dishes together. Tight bed, flat, neat, sheets, blankets. I don't like my bed look messed up when I wake up. Yeah, that's me, Meredith. I like a bed where a tornado just flew through. That's comfort to me. Oh, they're coming along. They just need more time or they're going to be wet. We don't want wet muffins. Nobody likes a wet muffin. And honestly, I'm spending all this time waiting for them to come out so I can show you. And I probably am not going to eat them until later because they're going to be warm. And I'm not a super huge fan of like warm cake. Don't you think they'll be better cooled with a little dollop of whippy cream on top? Do y'all think that or am I wrong? Do you think these muffins will taste better warm or cold? I feel like they're going to taste better warm. I mean cold. I can't think straight. All right, hold your heads for a minute. I gotta make some clank here. Probably my earring just fell out. Yeah, I think they'll be much better cold, too. You think warmish, Meredith? I feel like these are gonna not be as warm. I don't know. I can't believe I'm doing this live. This is so boring. Putting away my dishes. Just, huh?
Why are you doing that?
I'm just waiting for my muffins to come out so I can show them my muffins. I just cut my finger on a pan again. I keep cutting my fingers on those pans. Oh, really? Really, Dory? I didn't even think of that. I've never used these silicone pans for actual muffins. This is the first time I've ever used them for that. I always use them for like chocolate molding or Reese's cups. Yes, I did. Look, I sliced my finger right open on that pan. I keep doing that on the edge of the Hexclad pans are sharp. I'm slicing my fingers open on them. That ain't no fun. I got a big thing of sprouted flour because I really want to make some of the easy sprouted bread. Has anybody ever made that recipe? Trim Healthy. It's been in the book forever, and Trim Healthy posted it the other day. That recipe for easy, soft, sprouted bread. I think it was called Easy Soft Sprouted Wheat Bread or something like that. Has anybody ever done that? I think the word easy does not belong in a sentence with bread, in all honesty. So I haven't tried it yet, but I really want to. What if they're terrible, Nettie? Y'all gonna be like, we wasted 20 minutes for those things to come out of the oven and they were awful. Oh no, Shirley. Yeah, I know you do, Mare. You're a bread master. I'm not. I'm not. All right. Well, now you watch me empty it. You might as well watch me fill it back up, right? I didn't do this yesterday. I always do it before I go to bed, but I always have it full and then I start the washer before I go to bed so I can empty it in the morning, but I did not do that yesterday. I loaded it, but too many dishes. And so now my schedule is off, which means I'm going to have to run this load so that I can empty it, so that I can fill it back up before bed, so that I'm on the right routine. Aw, Meredith, you're so sweet. I love hanging out with y'all. I'm glad you're here. Make life more interesting. I should take you outside and show you my flowers I planted. And by planted, I mean put in a pot with some dirt. Yes, for sure, Nettie. I'm going to pop them out. I'll pop a couple out. Gwen's Nest. Are you talking about the bread, Sherry? I've never tried that recipe. This is a soft sprouted, easy soft sprouted bread from THM. Is this not the most, riveting video? Hold on to your hats, girls. We're going to do dishes live. What did you do today? Oh, I watched some chick wash her dishes. Because, life is riveting. Oh, I can't wait to eat more ham for later. It was so good. Whew. Well, this is what I love about my Bosch dishwasher. I don't have to rinse anything and it works so beautifully. Best dishwasher on the market right here. Hands down. I got enough of a load to run too. Look at us being all productive. I paused your short story that showed your new plants on your die. Picture zoomed in and I was like, no, last year I planted fake flowers and everybody was like, oh, your flowers are so pretty. I'm like, oh, thanks. Even my gardener was like, wow. And then he got closer and was like, are these fake? Yeah, they is. But I dug them up and got some Miracle Grow. Hopefully. Miracle Grow, that the type that's intended for over or under watering, because let's all face it, that's what's going to happen. They are going to be either over or underwatered because KJ was not born with the right color thumbs. I'm coming. You just got to be patient for a minute. But my mother always had super petunias, and they don't have to be deadheaded, which is where I always go wrong. I don't water enough, or I don't deadhead right, or enough, or too much. And so this year I found super petunias and super verbena, and they're not supposed to be deadheaded. So hopefully that means they're not going to die. Hi, Lisa. Yeah, that is like that, isn't it, Lena? All right. Oh, these are nice and brown now. Oh, I think they're done. They're beautiful. Let me get a rack. I don't know if you're supposed to let upside down pineapple cake cool, before you flip it, or if you're supposed to do it while it's hot. Does anybody know? Anybody who's made upside down pineapple stuff, are you supposed to flip it right off or wait for it to cool? They look really good, you guys. Look, they look really delicious. I just don't know if I'm supposed to flip it out now or wait. I feel like it's supposed to cool first, but I'm going to flip one out anyway so we can see the underneath. Oh, don't flip them all. Yeah, I think you're supposed to let them cool because they're too liquid on the bottom still. You gotta let that cool and refirm up. So I'm gonna set it here to cool. And in the meantime, we'll taste one. This is what they look like. It's caved in because I just pulled it out blistering hot. Put foil on them and they will cool quicker? Really? Okay, one person says they have to be, Dory and Meredith, you're in a group together and you're disagreeing. Meredith says warm, Dory says cold. Well, the fact that they're muffins means if we have to eat them upside down, they don't exactly sit well. Oh, we don't flip off. Lena. All right, let's look at the inside. Whoop, hot. I just popped, see all the pineapples falling off. They definitely got to be cooler than this. Well, warm, but not cool. Okay. That's what they look like. They look good inside. The texture looks muffiny. Let's taste them. Harder than that. I almost sounded like I said the A word and I didn't. Hotter than Satan's butt crack. Sound like I was saying something else, but it's just because I was with burning. Really? Well, let's put foil over them then. Where did all that water on my floor come from? I would think that would hold the heat in. All right, I'll wait like 10 minutes and then I'll flip them out and then I'll take pictures. They're delicious. They're chewy. They're chewy from the oats in a really good way. The edges are really chewy and I like that. I like some. I just lost a piece of my pineapple. They've got a delicious flavor. All right, well there. I won it, Lisa. Have you met me? I fake it. I just pretend and hope for the best, and that's what happened. The best. Mm. These are good. They're really good. All right, I'll write the recipe up. I'll put it on a reel. Get it out to everybody once I finish letting them like half cool. So about 10 minutes from now, I might have been too big of a chunk to put in the food processor thingy, whatever that's called, incinerator. I'm gonna write up the recipe with what I did, and I'll post it on an Instagram and Facebook reel. It will come out on a reel, so you'll see it later today. Once I get a chance to pop these out, take some pictures. I should take the pictures out besides they're so pretty. All right, girl. Yeah, those are good. They're really tasty. And they're a beautiful E. And no protein. Go get some chocolate milk to drink with these, okay? Or vanilla milk because there's no protein in them. Very, very low protein. Because it's flour, oats, half a cup of egg white, sweetener. There's very low protein in these. So you want to have these with a protein coffee or a chocolate milk or a vanilla milk or some kefir with some protein in it or a piece of ham, whatever works for you and your taste buds. All right, my loves, thank you for joining me for Chaos in My Kitchen, for muffins and burritos and sorbet. Maybe tomorrow we'll zing up the Dole Whip. We'll zing up the sorbet live and have bowls of ice cream for breakfast. Why didn't I put protein in that Dole Whip? Do you think it's frozen yet? Oh, well, that one's been in there for months, so then, yes, that one's frozen. Girls, why didn't somebody stop me and make me put protein in my Dole Whip? You guys aren't very helpful. Leaning on you for advice and you failed me. You failed me, okay? One scoop. This is going to be one serving each of optimized collagen in each. This is going to make it protein packed Dole Whip. Cottage cheese would have made. Susan, why are you speaking up now? If I had used cottage cheese instead of milk, that would have made the most amazing protein packed Dole Whip. Y'all failed KJ, all right? You guys failed me. Don't you know it's your responsibility to make sure I get this stuff right? All right, protein packed Dole Whip coming at you tomorrow. You know what we could do? We could zing up some cottage cheese, put some pineapple on it, and then top it with our fresh Dole Whip tomorrow. That'll be delicious. Next time, somebody speak up. Crying out loud. Now I gotta run my dishwasher. It's not even 10 o'clock in the morning. All right, it's 10:30. I gotta go to work. I love you girls. I hope you have an amazing day. Thanks for sticking with me for an hour to make 82 different recipes, none of which I'm really gonna eat right now. I love you. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you all